Making it back in at 2005 as the amber light goes on. Better's Fire with back-to-back wins. 2011 to Crombie with Ross Oliveri and Chris Lewis. No Blue Manor has won it twice, as well as Better's Fire. We've seen a dead heat back in 2003. As they come up here, Chris Lewis has won it with Faking It. Village Kid, Crombie. Den Helder back in 1982 and Peloton back in 1980. Okay, the field is coming up for the Bunbury Cup. Sky Racing on board here, TAB Radio on board. This is a great race every year. One of the great country cups, and up they come. We have number one, Cut for an Ace, the oldest horse in the race. I'm Full of Excuses, has 5 country cups to his name, but not a Bunbury Cup. He's got the longest losing sequence. Vampiro is one of the 5 youngest horses in the race at the age of 5. So up they come. 2018, Speedy Beat, Bunbury Cup, favourite Vampiro. Starts so important. Can Vampiro cross? I'm Full of Excuses in 2. Ready now. And the green light goes on. The Tap Touch Mobile releases the field for 2018. They're racing. Vampiro, Hands and Wheels came away quickly and are quickly restrained. And now charging up through the middle is I'm Full of Excuses. He's going to find the top. Leaders back will be Cut for an Ace in the early stages. 3 back the pegs is I'm Soxy. Getting into the 1-1 now. Rocknroll Lincoln. 3 wide pushing forward. Is going to be Rock Diamonds. Looks like the breeze is going to be there. So Vampiro will be 1 out and 1 back. This pushing Rocknroll Lincoln back 1 further spot. In the 2 wide line, the outside is Devendra. Back to the pegs goes Waylaid. Following it to the pegs, first up from a spell was Volton 10. Frank the Tank in the pink rocket is 5 back the pegs. Covered up on the outside by Natural Disaster. Hands and Wheels with his early crack has gone back to the rear of the field to be now 6 fence being covered up by Run Jimmy Dunn. They head out of the straight and towards the back, and they back off the tempo now with I'm Full of Excuses. Leading the way over second, moving up on the outside. And edging a little bit closer is Rock Diamonds. Leaders back is Cut for an Ace. 1 out and 1 back now is Vampiro. The favourite covers up. I'm Soxy, who's looking for a rags to riches story from the Goldfields to the Southwest Cup. Moving up on the outside of those there as they head down the back section of the course is Rocknroll Lincoln's midfield in the moving line. Waylaid looking to turn back the clock the inside. Now in the stables of Karis Hamilton Smith and Michael Ferguson. The journeyman Devendra moves up on the outside of Volton 10, Natural Disaster, Hands and Wheels, the Derby winners travelling strongly of 2016, and Run Jimmy Dunn is the last one. 1:10.9 was the lead time as they come into the straight, and they're about to come in for the bell. In the lead, it is I'm Full of Excuses, the Country Cup's king. He's searching for his 6th. On the outside, Rock Diamonds goes up a little bit closer. The Jones boys Mahindra Sprint Lane comes up for Cut for an Ace in a lapse time. Vampiro 1 out and 1 back is coiled up and ready to strike. On the inside, I'm Soxy travels strongly. Then came the outside of those, Rocknroll Lincoln. Back to the pegs as they head out of the straight now is Waylaid towards the back of the field. We have Devendra, Volton 10, no change in the order. Natural Disaster, and the last one is going to be Run Jimmy Dunn with Hands and Wheels. 30.2, 28.6. Now they put the pedal to the metal in the Bunbury Cup, sponsored by Speedy Beat by the 600. It's I'm Full of Excuses in front. Second, the outside, Rock Diamonds lays down the gauntlet. Vampiro's 1 out and 1 back and about to strike. The sprint lane's coming up for Cut for an Ace. He's travelling. 3 back the inside. We have I'm Soxy. Now 3 wide and tipping and rolling is Rocknroll Lincoln, and he's coming quickly. Vampiro goes as well, and back behind them Devendra. Anyone's race. 28.2. I'm Full of Excuses is being swamped. Vampiro, Rocknroll Lincoln down the centre of the track. Cut for an Ace is getting back to the inside, and I'm Soxy running on. Rocknroll Lincoln takes the lead in the Bunbury Cup, and it's a cup to Prentice and Hall Jr. Rocknroll Lincoln wins. Second past the post, Vampiro. Third we had on the outside, I'm Soxy, Devendra, and Volton 10 was eye-catching. Waylaid, Hands and Wheels. Cut for an Ace couldn't finish it off. Behind them, Rock Diamonds, then Run Jimmy Dunn. I'm Full of Excuses knocked up.